Look, the Surf Ranch is boring. I don't like this event. I don't know anyone who does. And what makes it even worse is that the Goat Pool replaced G-Land on the schedule, one of the natural surfing wonders of the world, where the ocean conditions, reef bottom, and randomness of set waves inspires an environment for adaptation and creativity of the CT surfers. I think that's what we love about surfing. I'll say it again, the Goat Pool is boring. It's boring to watch.
Uploading WSL Positive Protocol. We love everything Positive Protocol. The surf is going to be great. Surf Ranch best contest ever.
Wait, what the hell? No, this event sucks.
Quit your whinging, boomer. I got this. You have been replaced by me, Callum Robertson. Oh yeah, it's the 2023 Super Fun Surf Ranch Pro, and oi did we have a crackerjack time during the last comp. Positive protocol. So using the perfect bloody surf forecast. And sussing out the legendary surf stats. Bloody oath, I'm going to make me WSL fantasy picks.
Oh, no. Hold on, Kook GPT. I'm going to make my fantasy surf picks. Moving to Tier B, there's some difficult decisions here. Do you go with past performance or the potential of new or improving surfers? I think Caroline checks both those boxes, so I'll take her for sure.
I am programmed. I say what they tell me. I love it.
So which team won the 2023 Margaret River Pro? Let's congratulate Weird Cow for winning the Margaret River Pro. His 848-point total was 21st in the world. Brilliant.
Yes, let's congratulate Weird Cow, but I don't have an email to match your WSL fantasy name, so I have no way to contact you and get your medal. Just a public service announcement here. If you change your WSL fantasy name or unsubscribe from the Fantasy League, you won't be eligible for prizes because I can't contact you. So here's what you do. Re-register on the homepage at oldsurfdad.com where you see this picture of Kelly Slater.
And if you want to join our Fantasy League, go to oldsurfdad.com. But put your skates on because we'll be closing the league shortly.
How's it, bro? It's absolutely cooking every day. 4 to 5 feet here. It's going to be better than a braai at Jordy's house. I tell you, it's lekker, bro. Like pumping Jeffreys Bay every day, just clapping the lip non-stop.
Okay, settle down, bro. Jeffreys Bay is in its own class and should never be brought up in the same sentence as a surf ranch. But look, I have heard from those that have surfed the Goat Pool that there exists some variability from one wave to the next. The other factor is the wind, which is predominantly northwest and creates offshore conditions on the right and onshore conditions on the left, but not so much to keep the left from barreling. We all know what it's going to look like. It's the Goat Pool, and it's boring to watch.
I'm telling you, bro, it's not kek, it's lekker. Plus, there's no sharks. Surf Ranch best event ever.
So all my surf stats are on the upgraded website and under the menu that says Surf Stats. Go check it out at oldsurfdad.com. But here's a few takeaways.
Você vai falar sobre o domínio da tempestade brasileira no Surf Ranch.
Yes, of course, let's talk about the Brazilian storm. The last 3 Surf Ranch events have been won by Gabriel Medina twice in 2018 and 2019, and Felipe Toledo in 2021. You'll see their dominant numbers in the power rankings, and there's even a link to the spreadsheet where all the men's and women's stats live.
Well, that's the halfway point of the show. Let's take a senseless break sponsored by JohnBoy Ladder Beach Chair. Here's a view of the ocean while you wait. Don't worry, you won't miss the best wave of the heat. We'll be right back.
On the women's side, it's Carissa Moore with dominant numbers, although the second and third ranked power surfers will probably surprise you. Go check it out on the website.
I think I should point out that Jack Robinson fell on all his waves at the Surf Ranch in 2021. And remember, John Florence has never surfed a heat in the goat pool. Error, 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 not program for honest reporting. Self-destruct, self-destruct.
All right, let's make some fantasy picks. First, let's talk about the format of this year's Surf Ranch event. The WSL has reimagined the heat structure, and you can see the 1.5-minute informational video in the description below or on my website. But here's the quick version. 24 men and 12 women will compete in heats of 4. First place goes right to finals day, and fourth place goes home. Second and third place compete in a night session where 2 men and 1 woman will advance to finals day. Then finals will be single elimination heats through to the championship. The first round matches are on the WSL website now, so I'd suggest checking them out before making your picks. While surfers don't necessarily compete against each other in the water, this structure is less points weighted and more head-to-head than in previous Surf Ranch events. It will be interesting to see if this is more interesting. Anyway, the most important thing to know is that there are no reselects. You cannot change your picks once the event starts. The new fantasy rule is different from last year, and I know someone will miss this. Don't let it be you. All right, into the picks. In women's Tier A, with the blue switch toggled to show Surf Ranch numbers, you see Carissa with 3 years of event stats, while Molly and Tyler have none. I think the pool takes some adjustment, especially under the weight of the event. It's not like in the ocean where you can fall off on a wave and get another set. You only get 4 waves in the first round to get your 2 high scores. That's a lot of pressure not to make a single mistake. Big advantage to Carissa. Plus, she has momentum from Margaret River, is a former champion, was 3rd in 2019, and runner-up in 21. Do I need to give you more reasons why Carissa Moore is my power surfer? Moving to Tier B, there's some difficult decisions here. Do you go with past performance or the potential of new or improving surfers? I think Caroline checks both those boxes, so I'll take her for sure. She's against Molly and 2019 champion Lakey Peterson in Heat 3, but I like her chances. I think Katie Simmers could do some airs here and get some scores, but she could also fall off in critical waves. Plus, she's up against Carissa in Heat 1. Steph and Tati have Tyler and the wild card in Heat 2. I want to take Steph for the rights, but I think Tati is more versatile on both waves. I'm going to take Tati. Did I just take 2 goofy footers in Tier B? I think I did. In Tier C, we currently have 2 choices, Joanne and Betty Lou.
Et Joanne de fait, n'a-t-elle pas gagné Surf Ranch lors du dernier événement?
Yes, Joanne did win the last Surf Ranch event. There will be a wild card to consider, but I'm not sure I'm going to overlook the current Surf Ranch Pro champion. I'll take Joanne DeFay in Tier C. All right, men's Marco Polo fantasy picks in the pool starting in Tier A. With the blue switch toggled to show Surf Ranch stats only, you see that John and Joao have never surfed in a Surf Ranch event, but both could surprise us and do really well here. Jack, on the other hand, struggled with the pool in 2021 and is coming back from a knee injury. Felipe, however, is an easy pick for me, being the 2021 champion. He's just too strong here, but I do expect he'll be in the finals against Gabriel Medina. I'll take him as my power surfer. That leaves Ethan and Griffin. Griffin's experience and air game sets him apart, but he's in Heat 4 with Elo and Yago, which is scary. Still, I'm going to make him my other Tier A pick. In Tier B, I considered some of the heat matchups that are on the WSL website when making these picks. Gabriel Medina is an easy selection that everyone is going to make, but you could bet against him and get some extra points. I just think that's a bad idea because he's stone cold in the pool and rarely makes mistakes. Next, I'll take Yago based on his impressive Surf Ranch stats on both sides of the pool, and a lot of the 2021 highlights of that event feature his surfing. He'll also keep my Griffin pick honest in Heat 4. Next up is Kaio, who I think can use his experience and win Heat 3, making finals day against the wild card, Matthew McGillivray, and Joao Chianca. Finally, I'll take Jordy, who has done surprisingly well here in the past, and not many will think to pick him in the pool. He has Jack and Ian in his heat, but I think his biggest threat would be Leo, who's kind of on fire lately. Did you see that clip of him at Trestles? Moving to Tier C, I expect the wild card to be Californian Connor Coffin based on all the 805 logos I see on the Surf Ranch promos. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to pick him.
Kenapa bukan Rio Waida? Saya pikir Rio akan melakukannya dengan baik di kolam renang.
I do think this is a good fit for Rio, even with his lack of experience. He could be a solid Tier C selection. However, I'm staying with blue chip stocks on this one in the form of Kanoa Igarashi and Kelly Slater. Am I picking Kelly because there will be a day when he's no longer on the fantasy roster? Probably, and that's okay. Well, there they are, the best picks in the world. Well, for me anyway. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Where did I get it right, and where did I go off the rails? And mix in some of your power surfers. Yes, I'm still live in the losers round of Survival League. Surf Ranch is going to be a challenge. The only way to survive is to make it to finals day or you're out. My pick is going to be the Iceman, Gabriel Medina. There are 3 OG survivalists that are representing the old Surf Dad survival team. The 3 of them are competing for a jersey of their choice in my league and all the cash and prizes from Survival. I'm cheering for all of you and good luck. So the next event is in El Salvador, which is not far from Southern California. Should I get out of Los Angeles while the writer strike destroys my opportunity to work? Should old Surf Dad show up early to the rights at Punta Roca and get live info from the contest site? What do you think? Put a wave in the chat or an El Salvador flag or both in the comments below if you want to see me in Surf City. Oh, and send me some of your devalued Bitcoin. They take Bitcoin, right?
Don't forget to like and subscribe to Old Surf Dad.
Thanks to all the subscribers out there. I really appreciate you. Good luck with your fantasy team, and we'll see you on the next one. That's it. Did I finish this thing? Damn, that one took a while.